Hey now, what you say now? It's your girl Jordan, aka Jordan Speaks, and I'm back with another freaking video. Today, we're going to Busch Gardens. We got out mad early, like 7, to drive to Busch Gardens because it was 2 hours away from where we were. So we here now. We about to check in and all that. We waiting for them to park the car, and then we're going in. It's a good day. It's not really hot, but it's not really cold. So it's pretty lit. It's a pretty good day, but we about to check in and then I'll be back. Now you checked in, y'all. Now we walking. Wait, are we going to that ride? About to get a map, I think. What ride?
But I think we better go to that blue ride.
Move like a snake. Move like a snake. Move like a snake. Move like a snake. Yo, it's no more maps. It's no more. It's no what? Why is it? Oh, it's an alligator. Ooh, let's go see this alligator.
Gigantic fish that eat people. Are they real? Oh, they real too.
No, they real too.
They big alligators. They're moving yet. We're moving. There it goes.
Woo!
All right. We'll see you on the return trip.
That's a round trip down.
We on the round trip down. Oh.
Now look over on the right-hand side of the train. You'll see an oversized swimming pool, but beyond that pool is a beach, and on that beach are penguins. These are South African penguins. They kind of enjoy swimming Florida.
Yo, you just scared the heck out of me.
You can come in on, and you're eyeball to eyeball to their penguins. The only difference is you're in the building. It's about 35 degrees.
I thought she was falling out the train.
Coming up on the left-hand side of the road is the edge of Africa. This is the self-guided 16
I thought she was falling out the train.
African lions spotted on the bareback, African porcupine, and a 225.
I don't see nothing he talk about except except trees.
They're the larger of the zebra species we have out here. The other ones are called grants, and we'll see them in a couple minutes. Now, when a baby's born into the zebra family, it can be up and running with the herd within 1 hour of birth. Now, the eland antelopes here, they can jump about 10 feet straight up, and they have a top running speed of about 25 miles an hour. The giraffes you see way over there, now male giraffes, they can get up to about 18 foot tall, females about 14 foot. They have a 360-degree view of sight, and they see in full color. Now, giraffes do everything standing up. That does include giving birth. So, baby giraffe.
They did this straight out of like grass. That's crazy. Y'all, look at this cheetah, bro. That joint is big. That joint is huge in real life, bro. Yeah, is that the family one? We about to ride this real quick. We starting off small. Emmett! Why'd you clean to? We start off small so we can get the little kids eased up on it. Ooh, wait time 95 minutes.
Last time we had it 65 minutes. It was only like 5 minutes. I want some 65 minutes.
YouTube! Hey now, what you say now? It's your girl Jordan, aka Jordan Speaks, and I'm back with another freaking video. If you can see, this is my best friend to the left of me. What is your name?
Adasia.
Her
Or you
name.
can call me Dej.
Her name is Adasia, or you can call her Dej. So today we're gonna do story time about how we met and I guess how we became friends. She's gonna tell one side of the story and I'm gonna tell the truth.
No,
So
one side is the truth.
So I'm gonna let her talk first while I eat my food because
That
I'm
is the truth.
hungry. You can go ahead.
So we met in the club. I know.
I didn't know he was telling that version.
We met at an achievable. At an achievable.
Don't worry about it, guys. She didn't graduate from there.
We met at an achievable drink, Bennoa High School in Newport News, Virginia.
Best school out.
I didn't want to be there. It was my 7th grade year. And I was standing in the hallway waiting to go in class, and Jordan and some other girls approached me.
You gotta talk about intercession.
Okay. But I didn't know you in intercession or hear about you. Okay, I'm gonna start from Crittenden. Okay, this is how it really started. I went to Crittenden Middle School in 6th grade, and there was this boy, no name, and he always talked about Jordan. He was like, I got a girlfriend named Jordan, and she be out on, what is it at?
Newsom Park.
Newsom Park. And I was like, oh, really? And he was like, yep, that's my girlfriend. So he always talked about Jordan. And then on the other side, he would go home and always talk about me to her cousin. So we knew each other without knowing each other. Then fast forward a year later, I switched schools, ended up going to school with her. And I was in a different class for summer intercession. And the school year started, and they mixed my class up, and that's how I ended up being in her class. And then
The GOAT class.
We were waiting to go to class, and I was just minding my business, being a new girl on the block, and she and some other girls approached me and like started crowding me like they were about to jump me. Let me tell you, I was scared. And then out of defense, I accidentally smacked her in her bottom lip. And then that's when we started talking in class, and it was really odd because we only talked about boys, and all the boys we knew and had in common.
Now let me tell y'all the truth.
No, that was the truth.
So she did go to Crittenden. We did know about each other, but we didn't know each other. So that part is true. Then she came to summer intercession, and everybody was like, did y'all see the new girl? Did y'all see the new girl? But I never saw the new girl. So I was like, okay. So the school year started.
I was hot like that.
She was, I could tell you the real reason they was asking, did you see the new girl? But that's a different conversation. So school started. She ended up being in my class, but we still didn't talk. Like, she talked to a different group of people. I talked to a different group of people. So even though we was in the same class, we didn't really cross paths. Till one day, I don't really know how, Adaja assumed somebody was trying to jump her. I wasn't even paying her no mind. I didn't even know her. I go to walk past, and Adaja pump tail, like swat, like a fly was flying across, and ended up hitting me in the face. And I'm like, bro, I froze, and I'm like, do I kill her? Or do I not? And I looked at her, I'm like, okay, it's the new girl, I'm not gonna kill her. And
she decided to love me. And
we went in the classroom, and I so happened to, we went to like a substitute class or something.
It's the wood class.
Yeah, so I ended up sitting like way in the back, and then they just sat in front of us, and it was another girl. So they was talking, and I was like, oh shoot, you know such and such. And we started talking about these boys, and that's how we realized that we knew about each other, but we didn't know each other. So we met in 7th grade. Adaja hit me in the lip for absolutely no reason. She almost died in a new school. And then the rest is history. We were friends, and then she had a sleepover. I got lost going to her house.
That she lived down the street from. Literally had to walk straight, and
it doesn't matter. It was dark. It was dark.
And then she stopped being my best friend when we was going to the 9th grade.
She's going to handle the popularity.
No, that's not.
And we're friends. Then I ended up moving with her, and all the extra stuff. So we met in 7th grade. They just hit me in the lip for absolutely no reason. I don't know where she gets this fantasy that somebody was trying to jump her. I don't know where it comes from, but that's the reason she swapped me in the goddamn lip because she was already thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm the new girl in school. People are gonna try to beat me up. But not in the Triple Dream. We don't do that there. That was a prestige.
They didn't give me no personal space.
Bruh, nobody was worrying about her. She came from, I almost called Crittenden Ghetto. She came from a less fortunate school. And they were old freaking D. So when she came to this prestigious dreamer school and became a dreamer, she had that, she had that poverty mentality that she had when she came from Crittenden. So she didn't know how to be around us prestigious folks. So she had it in her mind like, oh, I'm gonna get there and they're gonna try to beat me up. And we weren't even thinking about any of that. We were thinking about loving her as we should and making sure her uniform was spiffy.
Oh, really?
That's it. Making sure she was hanging with the right people, because you had to hang with the right people, and the right people was me.
That's what you was making sure of?
Yes, the right people was me, and the rest of the people that she eventually ended up hanging out with. So she just assumed somebody about to beat her up, and she could start. And my lips so big, so they were just in the way.
Well,
and
we didn't
let me tell you, they didn't even
then.
know I had big lips until somebody smacked me in the goddamn mouth, and everybody like, yo, you got some big lips. So if I would have got bullied, it would have been her dang on fault, because she made the whole school realize that I had big lips. So that's how we met.
Not the whole school.
We met at this prestigious school located in Newport News, Virginia, where a kid can be a kid and all dreams come true.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And now she loves me and could not imagine her life without me. Isn't that right? That's fake.
I don't cap.
I don't cap neither.
Because if I cap, then that means I come from Crittenden or a school in Norfolk.
I did go to school in Norfolk.
That's how we met, y'all. Now we've been friends for how long? 7 years, 6 years, 5 years, 8 years? How long? I met her when I was 13.
Yep.
I'm 21, about to be 22. So
I was 12.
that many years long. I learned my math from Western Branch.
You learned you went to Western Branch
I learned
She went to Western Branch for like 3-4 weeks.
18 days to be exact, and they taught me math, and that's why.
But she went to an achievement dream all her life.
My prestigious school that I went to taught me good stuff. They taught me how to write checks, how to balance, how to budget. Every other school, they don't teach you nothing. So
she went to Achievement Dream her whole life and went to Western Branch for 18 days.
And it ruined my brain cells. You know how when you drink something for the first time,
they went at a faster pace.
No, they went in a backwards place. They was teaching backwards. I was like, what the freak? What is this? So the stuff that I already knew, this is another story. I can tell y'all this story at a different time. However, this is about how me and Deja met and how she popped me in the dang on lip.
It made her life better.
It made my life a living. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Keep on sharing, because we going way up. I feel blessed. This your last video. Remember, I love you guys, and so does God. We out.
This is not my last